The strife in the Gaza Strip has endured for decades, a turbulent saga bereft of peace since events unfolded over a century ago. This protracted tale has been marred by unrelenting tension, terror, and violence. Recent Israeli offensives against Gaza have thrust the conflict into the international spotlight, fueling debates and sparking outrage worldwide. Among the nations condemning Israel's actions, Turkey, a formidable player in the region, has stepped onto the stage, making a bold statement by imposing sanctions. These sanctions, a formidable move by Turkey, not only underscore the intricacies of the ongoing strife, but also illuminate the broader geopolitical implications at play. The complexities of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are on full display, showcasing the formidable challenges that hinder the quest for a lasting resolution. In this video, we embark on a journey to unravel the layers of this complex narrative. We delve into the conflict's historical roots, tracing the emergence of Zionism in the late 19th century, a political movement advocating for a Jewish homeland in Palestine. The intensification of tensions during the British Mandate for Palestine after World War I further fueled the flames. The post-World War II era witnessed a pivotal moment in the United Nations' approval of the Palestine's partition, leading to the establishment of Israel in 1948 and triggering the First Arab-Israeli War. To comprehend Turkey's recent actions, we must navigate this intricate historical landscape, understanding the nuanced context that has shaped the conflict over the years. As we explore the recent events leading to Turkey's sanctions, we shed light on the ongoing challenges in the region that have compelled Turkey to emerge as a significant actor. The consequences of this audacious move ripple through the geopolitical fabric, raising questions about the potential impacts on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. In the tapestry of conflicts, once a mere clash, now unfolds a complex struggle entangled with territorial disputes, refugee crises, and a recurring dance of violence. The world's gaze fixates on the recent surge, sparked on October 7th, as it casts its shadow over the tumultuous lands of Gaza. Turkey, guided by the firm hand of President Recep Tayyip Erdogan, steps into the fray with diplomatic force, unleashing a storm of sanctions in response to the unfolding drama. With precision, President Erdogan articulates a series of bold measures, each striking like thunder: the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador, a freezing of military agreements, and shackles on trade relations. The global stage witnesses a kaleidoscope of reactions, a symphony playing out domestically and across borders. Turkey's historical stance in support of the Palestinian cause lends a rich context to this decisive maneuver. Through the annals of time, Turkey has woven a tapestry of empathy for the Palestinian struggle, championing a two-state solution that honors the rights of both Israelis and Palestinians. President Erdogan's administration consistently condemns Israel's policies, and the imposition of sanctions stands as a crescendo of solidarity with the people of Palestine. In the grand theater of geopolitics, Turkey paints its sanctions as a principled defense on the international law and the rights of the Palestinian people. The echoes of this stance resonate not only regionally, but reverberate globally, a seismic ripple in the intricate web of international relations. As we traverse the geopolitical landscape, the story unfolds. The threads binding Turkey's actions to the broader narrative of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict are revealed, showcasing Turkey's unwavering commitment on the global stage. In the intricate tapestry of the Middle East, where alliances and rivalries weave a complex narrative, Turkey's recent move adds yet another layer to the delicate balance of power in the region. The imposition of sanctions strains Turkey's diplomatic ties with Israel, hitting a low marked by the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador and the suspension of military agreements. However, amidst the current tension, it's essential to recognize the historical nuances in the relationship between Turkey and Israel. Their interactions have been characterized by both cooperation and discord, suggesting that this incident may not necessarily lead to an irrevocable rupture. Turkey's decision to sanction Israel also prompts questions about its ties with the United States, a close ally to both nations. The US, traditionally a supporter of Israel, faces the intricate task of delicately navigating its commitment to both Turkey and Israel during this geopolitical development. The Middle East geopolitical landscape is indeed intricate, with nations pursuing their interests in the region. Turkey's sanctions against Israel possess the potential to significantly influence its standing within this complex framework. As Turkey plots its course, it may aim to strengthen bonds with nations sharing its perspectives on the Israeli-Palestinian matter, such as Iran and Qatar. This strategic maneuvering has the potential to reshape alliances and allegiances in the dynamic and ever-evolving Middle East. Turkey's decision to distance itself from countries aligned with Israel not only reshapes regional alliances, but also sends a broader message to the world about its commitment to upholding international law and addressing conflicts in the Middle East. This strategic move aligns with Turkey's ambition to play a more active role on the global stage. The international community's response to Turkey's sanctions on Israel has been diverse. While some countries and organizations supported Turkey's stance, others expressed concerns or criticism. Support for Turkey's sanctions emanated from various Muslim-majority nations, including Iran, Qatar, and several Palestinian factions, along with the backing of the Organizations of Islamic Cooperation. However, Western nations, such as the United States and European Union members, voiced concerns about Turkey's sanctions, emphasizing the importance of dialogue and a two-state solution. Turkey's move adds another layer of complexity to the Middle East regional dynamics, underscoring divisions and fault lines among countries. The sanctions involving the expulsion of the Israeli ambassador and the suspension of military agreements strained Turkey's relations with Israel, hindering diplomatic channels and cooperation. Nevertheless, there remains a possibility of reopening diplomatic channels in the future to address shared concerns. While Turkey's sanctions strongly express support for the Palestinian cause, their effectiveness in resolving the deeply entrenched Israel-Palestine conflict remains uncertain. Recent events in Gaza, coupled with Turkey's sanctions, may complicate efforts to find a peaceful solution geopolitically. The implications extend beyond Turkey's relations with Israel, impacting its standing in the Middle East and its relationships with other regional actors. As events unfold, the true impact and long-term repercussions of Turkey's bold move will shape the evolving narrative in the complex geopolitical landscape of the Middle East. In the wake of Turkey's recent move, the speculation surrounding a potential realignment of alliances in the region intensifies, emphasizing the crucial role of the international community in addressing Middle East conflicts. The global nature of the Israel-Palestine issue necessitates a coordinated and multilateral approach. Turkey's actions spotlight the intricate challenges and complexities involved in achieving a peaceful resolution, with ramifications that may extend beyond the immediate bilateral context. The broader implications for the Middle East geopolitical landscape remain shrouded in uncertainty. Regional players such as Iran and Qatar, sharing Turkey's stance on the Israel-Palestine matter, may seize an opportunity to fortify their alliances with Turkey. Conversely, nations closely aligned with Israel, including Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, might exercise caution in response to Turkey's burgeoning influence in the region. The United States, a pivotal ally to both Turkey and Israel, grapples with a delicate balancing act in managing its relationships with these nations. While traditionally supportive of Israel, the U.S. values its strategic partnership with Turkey, particularly in areas like counterterrorism and NATO cooperation. Navigating this intricate terrain, the U.S. government must sustain diplomatic ties with Turkey while upholding its commitment to Israel, with the overarching goal of fostering stability and de-escalation in the Middle East. Examining the impact of Turkey's sanctions on the Israel-Palestine conflict itself is another critical facet. While Turkey's actions express solidarity with the Palestinian cause, their efficacy in facilitating a resolution remains uncertain. The deeply entrenched nature of the conflict, compounded by decades of mistrust and violence, poses a formidable challenge for any single nation to mediate effectively. Regrettably, the recent events in Gaza and Turkey's sanctions may further complicate the path to a peaceful solution. Moreover, Turkey's move underscores the intricate role of the international community in resolving the Israel-Palestine conflict. This conflict transcends regional boundaries, intertwining with broader geopolitical dynamics. Turkey's actions serve as a poignant reminder that addressing this enduring dispute demands a multilateral approach, with active engagement from a global community. To encapsulate, Turkey's decision to impose sanctions on Israel in response to recent events in Gaza signifies a significant development in the complex and long-standing Israel-Palestine conflict. While straining diplomatic relations and raising questions about Turkey's geopolitical positioning, it also illuminates the formidable challenges and intricacies inherent in resolving this deeply rooted conflict. If you found this analysis compelling, remember to hit that like button, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more insightful content.